Hey everyone, Thad here. Just wanted to give you guys a really quick update about my trip to the Philippines with ABTS. If you don't know, ABTS stands for Asia Biblical Theological Seminary. It's a branch of Cornerstone University that educates and teaches on a seminary level, master's level in Asia. And this is the second time that they've asked me to come teach over there. The first time was in Bangkok 2 years ago, and this year in the Philippines, in Baguio City, so up north in the Philippines. And man, I got to tell you, after going there now for the second time and teaching again a class on homiletics, on preaching, I'm just blown away at how the Lord is moving around the world. And one of the things that really impacted me as trying to educate and teach students how to preach is the level of commitment that students have to the Word of God and how people are understanding that the Scriptures, the Bible, is the main source of, of all of our information that we can know about who God is and what He wants to communicate, and then taking that and then delivering that and articulating that to people in the church. And so, one of the things I take away is I'm just again resolved to the fact of biblical preaching. Every time I study it, every time I teach it, every time I think about it and listen to it, I come back to the reality that it may seem foolish to the ways of the world, that people may think that there's better ways to communicate truth, but God has sovereignly given us a plan and a path by which we can articulate His truth to people in the church. And so I'm just really, man, just moved to that. Now, with this class, I mean, one of the things that just blew me away were the students. So I had 17 people in our class. About, I think, 11 of them were taking the class for credit, and the rest of them were just auditing the class or doing certificates. So they come from a wide range of different occupations. Most of them are pastors. Some of them are just lay leaders in the church. Some of them with the pastors, some are lead pastors, senior pastors. Some of them are associates, kind of what we might in the United States say youth pastors. And man, there were just a lot of them that just they listen well, they ask great questions, they are just committed to the preaching of the scriptures. And one of the things that we talk about, and it's really interesting, like I think in theory they understand it, and as young men who are understanding the concept of preaching and then to put it in practice is a different thing, right? And so we're helping them work through that. So it was a great trip, lots of fun, had fun with my son. I was able to take Karsten with me, and he sat through the class. Many of you know that he is a senior in high school. He is looking forward to going to Boyce College in the fall and pursue a career in ministry at this point, is where he feels like the Lord's leading him. And so to spend 2 weeks with him and just hang out with him and get to even teach him on biblical preaching was an honor and joy as a dad. And yeah, I loved it. So thanks for your support. Thanks. I mean, those that support us on a monthly basis and those that have done special gifts over the course of the last really year and a half, man, your special gifts to us enable us to be able to do things like this and be able to take teachings like this and really impact globally the gospel. And so thanks so much. We'll look forward to updating you more about what's happened on in North America. And yeah, it's great. Love you guys. Thanks so much for all you do for us. Okay, bye.